Hey, welcome to another edition of Stutz's Soapbox. I'm Stutz. Man, when I started this journey, I thought this would be an easy thing to do. Get on here and talk about what's going on. Well, there's a ton of stuff going on. And being I work full time, I'm a driver, I work at night, work long hours. I do this once a week. And there's way too much. By the time I talk about it, it's old news, right? And I thought I could spur on a conversation with people. Really, I did. I thought we could start talking to each other. Um, that was my hope. I throw a little Constitution in it. How does it line up with the Constitution? But everything, has turned, you know, crazy. Man, you got people that hate Trump so damn much that no matter what he does is wrong, and he's saying the same stuff that was said by Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, George W. Bush, Bill Clinton, hell, Joe Biden. But because he said it is wrong. Obama deported a bunch of people, had zero injunctions, and he millions. Biden the same thing, Bush the same thing, right? Zero injunctions. Trump deports people. He's got 30 injunctions against him. And he's only deported 100,000, 150,000, right? He's got the borders closed. Nobody's coming across, so they don't have to deport a lot. He's getting the criminals. And we got judges, doing all this garbage. Hey, welcome to the tiki bar. I'm doing it outside. I don't have to do it in the shed because my snowbird neighbors have went back up north. I love living where I live. Um, we've got to get control of the government. We're the people, so we need to talk to each other. Is everything Trump's doing, President Trump's doing, right? No. But he's doing a lot of it right, and at least somebody's doing it. He's not paying lip service to it. Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, George W. Bush talked about tariffs, talked about needing to do something to tariffs. They kicked the can down the road. Trump trying to even the playing field. And everybody's having conniption fits. All right. Is he right? He's right about we need to be on an even playing field. There ain't no doubt about that. We need to. Man, go to Europe and see how many Harleys are over there. Go to Japan and see how many Harleys are over there. But look at all the Japanese and German and English bikes that are here. Same with the cars. How many Chevrolets are running around on the Autobahn? Ain't happening. Is he doing it the right way? I don't think so. But he's a hell of a negotiator. Maybe he's using it as negotiation tactics. I don't know. If y'all are worried about stock market, man, the stock market goes up and down. And some of the reason that it's been going up lately even blows my financial advisor's mind because he's like going, this doesn't make sense. It's the fundamentals are gone. How can Tesla lose, you know, 35% or whatever, 50% of their thing, but still trade at 120 times earnings? It doesn't make sense. Nvidia is the same way, although they're coming back to coming back down as far as their thing, because, well, it's Nvidia, and they make chips, and other people are making AI chips, and it's the competition's getting there. They're not going to be able to keep the same margins of profit. But hell, you got money in the stock market, you're gambling. Simple as that. The only good thing, the only difference between that and I've already said all this, right? And the casino is you can do research and figure it out. It's not just luck. But we got to talk to each other. We really do, man. Because if we don't, it's gonna come down to a fight. And do we really want to throw shots at each other? We start throwing shots at each other, and America's done, as you know. Done. If we keep letting the politicians rape us, the working class, those of us who pay taxes, not the uber rich and not the people who are, their subsistence is off of every government subsidy and government program there is, it doesn't affect them either. So, man, start talking to each other. As you notice, I wasn't here. I didn't put nothing out last Monday or the beginning of the week. We were gone visiting with friends that I was stationed with in Germany, and it was our anniversary. This coming weekend, I have family coming down. Life gets in the way. If I didn't work and didn't, I could do these all the time. So I'm still going to try to keep them going. Man, it ain't easy. And I thought with my running my Yap and everything else, I do that pretty well anyway, so it would be easy. Nope. But yeah, and then I go in for surgery. As I've said before, I have the big C, and that's a little unnerving, considering I haven't had a surgery since I was 5. Yeah, thought it was bulletproof. Guess I'm not. But hey, man, y'all take care. Talk to each other. Start conversations with those who or think differently than you. Start a conversation with them. Don't call them names. And if they start, calling you names, saying you're this, that, it's over. Don't fight. We don't need to throw shots at each other. Man, we just need to get it together or we're done. If you got anything out of this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, whatever. Leave a comment. Join the club. Love y'all. Out.